What rich person item do you strongly believe is worth the money? I was gifted a very expensive pair of shoes. I had no idea how much they cost until I went to buy another pair. They were $500. I was shocked, but then I thought about it. I had worn those shoes almost every day for 5 years. I wore them to work. I wore them to the bar. I wore them on dates. I wore them to weddings. I wore them to funerals. I wore them to job interviews. I wore them to concerts. I wore them to the grocery store. I wore them to the park. I wore them to the beach. I wore them to the mountains. I wore them to the desert. I wore them to the snow. I wore them to the rain. I wore them to the sun. I wore them to the moon. I wore them to the stars. I wore them to the ends of the earth. I wore them everywhere, and they still looked great. They were comfortable. They were stylish. They were durable. They were versatile. They were perfect. I realized that I had gotten my money's worth out of those shoes. I bought another pair, and I still wear them almost every day.